Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to draw a self-portrait using proportion and making sure everything is where it should be. So for this, you're going to need a pencil, probably an eraser, and we do have these handy dandy mirrors that can help you while you're drawing. And then I've got my nice big piece of paper. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our name on the back, small and in the corner, because if we mess up, we're going to want to use the back side. Teacher code is appreciated right there. And then I'm going to turn it over. I got a little misspot. Okay. So you're going to start somewhere in the middle here. And you want to have a nice big face because this is a big piece of paper. We want to fill it up. So I'm going to start right here and I'm going to make a nice big letter U. Now that leaves our head without a top because I find it easier to make our hair if it's not already up there. So I'm going to go ahead and start right about here. And I'm going to make a nice big, pressing very lightly with my pencil, letter U. And I'm sure it's hard to see because I didn't press very hard. So I'll go back over it for you so you can see it a little bit better. Now, as you're looking in the mirror, you might see that your jawline, the bottom of your face, where your chin is, might look different than this. So if you need to change it a little bit to match your jawline a little bit better, go for it. If you're thinking that might be a little more difficult than what you want to try, then keep it the way it is. My jawline kind of goes a little like that. So I'm going to keep mine like that. Now the next thing is we've got our empty head here, but we're going to assume it goes to about here. Right in the middle, we're going to draw a very, very light straight line. Barely see it. And I don't think that you can see it really very well, but it's right there. And that is where our eyes go. And then if we draw another line, cutting this part in half, so right about here, that's where our nose goes. And then one more time is where our mouth goes. Those lines that you're making need to be really light so that you can easily erase them later. Now these lines are what's going to help us make our face look more realistic. It's going to look more in proportion where things are supposed to go on your face. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes. And I'm going to go right about here, and they're an ovally football shape. So I'm going to go ahead and make my eyes the best I can, not too small. And I'm going to try to make them the same shape. They might be a little off. They're not perfect, but they're close enough. And when I look in the mirror, I can see that there's a colored part in there. That's called the iris. And it looks like this. And it's inside my eye like that. And then I'm going to come down here to my nose. And this will be the bottom of my nose. I'm looking at the mirror and kind of trying to see what it looks like the best I can. I got kind of a curved line like this. And it kind of goes up to the eye. And then, let's see, kind of this way here. And then kind of like that. So I'm going to leave my nose like that. I think that looks pretty good. I need a mouth. So the bottom of my mouth is right about here. And kind of kind of like this. I'm looking in the mirror as I'm doing this. And my lips have kind of like a V right here. And then they go this way. And there are my lips. All right, and from here, you can go ahead and add your other details. If you're looking in the mirror, your ears line up right here with your eyes. So I'm going to draw my ears the best I can. Oh, they're a little off, a little wonky. Notice I'm pressing very lightly with my pencil because if I need to erase something, I will be able to do it. All right, I can go ahead and add my neck, which is about right here. Looking in the mirror, doing the best I can. And my shoulders come out and down. Out and down. Now the hard part, well, I gotta have some eyebrows first, is the hair. Now everybody's hair is a little different, and this is why we need some mirrors so we can really see what your hair looks like. Now I like to leave the top of our head open because that gives us a better look at where our hair goes. So my hair, I'm looking in the mirror, and I'm going to start with my forehead line where my hair starts. It's right about here. So I've got a good chunk of my forehead you can see. Some of you might have bangs that go right up to your eyebrows. I don't have those. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my forehead line. This is where my hair goes, all the way touching my ear. And you really can't even see my ears today because my hair is in front of it. So I might cover those up. And I've got a little line that goes like here. And then I'm going down to this ear. And there's my hairline. I've got kind of some hair that goes like this. And it's like pinned back right here. And the same with this right here. And then the rest is the top of my head like this. And then my hair. I've got some hair, and it actually is covering my ears, so I'm going to go ahead and erase those ears. If your hair is covering your ears, you don't need to have it there. And it kind of curves a little bit, and it goes all the way down here. And it's curved, wavy today, kind of like that. And I have hair right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that hair like that. And same over here. And here is my hair. I can erase my shoulder. I hope you can see all that. Yeah. Erase my shoulder. And that is what I look like. I'm going to add my shirt collar here. And now I'm ready to add details that really show a little bit more about me. So I've got all this space in my shirt. I can add more. Maybe you have something special in your hair. Maybe you want to have something that shows you somewhere in here. All right. And when I'm all done with drawing those facial features, I'm going to go back and erase those lines I drew to help me find where my eyes and my nose and my mouth go. So if you draw them lightly, you will be able to erase them very easily. And there I am.